This is 26-year-old rookie Ryan Gusto. And Hud told you that he has spent some time in the rotation and out of the bullpen. The Astros put Hayden Wesnenski on the injured list today, so Gusto, at least for the time being, will be a full-time starter.
India batting .224, .325 on base percentage, a home run and 9 RBIs in his first year with the Royals, previously with Cincinnati.
A little tapper to the right side. Altuve's going to have to barehand. How about that play by Jose? We're just talking about a barehand play, and Altuve shows I could do it as well.
Yeah, do or die for Jose Altuve getting the start at second base behind Ryan Gusto. Show you him charging straight across, barehanded and flipping it.
Bobby Witt Jr. with one out. He's the DH tonight. And there's a base hit into center field.
Man, he blistered that. 111, inside out, staying right on it.
He's on at first now with one out. Vinny Pasquantino steps to the plate. First pitch fastball hit on the ground to the right side. Altuve snares it, jumps, throws to second. His throw hits Bobby Witt Jr. in the back, and he slides in safely to second. And Pasquantino safe at first. That was an ill-advised choice for Jose Altuve, who had to range pretty far to his left to get that hard shot from Vinny Pasquantino's bat.
So 2 on for Salvador Perez. Salvi drove in 4 during the homestand.
Swing and a miss. There's a strikeout for Gusto, getting Salvador Perez for the second out. First strikeout for Ryan. Now here's the other guy we mentioned that's been helping to carry the Royals offensively, and that's Michael Garcia.
And that's driven out into center, but playable for Myers. Waiting for it in straightaway center, makes the catch, and the side is retired.
Familiar face on the mound is going to be Michael Wacha. He's pitched in 4 games. 2 of them have been starts against the Astros. Overall this season, 8 starts and a 2.98 ERA.
Jeremy Pena to lead things off. You can see what he's been doing as the leadoff hitter.
Fastball sliced into right center field. Drew Waters drifts over into the gap. He makes the catch, and Pena's out, 1 away. Altuve, like Salvador Perez, just turned 35 years old. Salvi celebrated his birthday 2 days ago. Altuve turned 35 6 days ago.
Ooh, Altuve strikes out on 3 pitches, 2 down.
Okay, he really took something off of it. Okay, that's a beautiful pitch there. It starts up letter high. It's going to get any hitter to swing at that, especially with 2 strikes. Good pitch.
He talked pretty good numbers against Wacha, a double and a home run. That is another walk drawn by Paredes, his team leading 25th walk of the season.
Here's Christian Walker, batting .225, .302 on base percentage, 4 homers, 15 RBIs.
Hit on the ground towards shortstop. Michael Garcia scoots back, scoops it up, throws to Massey covering second to force out Paredes.
Michael Massey leads it off. Royals trying to bounce back after dropping back-to-back games to the Red Sox.
Massey lines it high in the air, deep to right field. Smith drifts back, turns around, it's gone! A line drive solo homer for Michael Massey. And the Royals strike first at Dyken Park. A 1-0 lead in the top of the second.
And now Isbell lines it up the right field line. Kyle Isbell has a 2-out double and a 7-game hitting streak.
Nice. India's still got his Mother's Day gloves on. Like it. 2-out knock right here with the ribby attached.
Blooped left center field and down. Jonathan India with 2 outs gets Isbell to the plate, and the Royals have a 2-run second inning.
Witt had struck out 5 times in his last 6 at bats. He's one of those guys, if he has a stretch like that, even a minuscule one like that, you know he's breaking out soon.
Fastball hit in the air to right field. Smith took a tough angle. It's over his head and bounces all the way to the fence.
India will be waved home. Junior is on his way to third. The throw goes to third, and it's a 2-out RBI triple for Junior. And the Royals have 3 in the second inning.
Those 2-out RBIs from the other side, they're killers.
3 straight 2-out hits for the Royals. Breaking ball bounced off the mound, up the middle into center, a base hit. Witt scores easily. It's a 4th run in the top of the second inning.
They have scored as many runs in this inning as they did the entire weekend against the Red Sox.
And not just back-to-back walks, but that's back-to-back walks on 9 pitches. He's missed with 8 of his last 9.
So we'll see what Waters can do here.
Line left center field.
So nice.
Massey saw that right off the bat. He'll score easily. Biggio will go first to third, and the Royals have a 5-0 lead in the 3rd inning.
That's off the plate. That'll be a 3rd walk in 4 batters.
And that's going to do it for Ryan Gusto.
Gusto's shortest start of his young career. He lasts just 2 1/3 innings.
So the bases are loaded with 1 out. Royals lead 5-0, top of the 3rd inning.
India lines it to left field, and that's going to be down, and everyone moves up 90 feet. And the Royals lead 6-0, and Jonathan India has 2 hits and 2 RBIs.
A chance for this to get really ugly now with Witt at the plate. The base is still loaded.
Who swings at a breaking ball, lines it toward right center. That'll be caught by the center fielder Myers. Here he comes. The throw will be way short and way late. Bobby Witt Jr. drives in the Royals' 7th run.
The Royals lead 7-0 in the 3rd inning.
Jeremy flied out to right his first time up. Grounds this one past the sliding Jonathan India into left field. Jeremy Pena will reach. We'll see how they rule that. That'll be a base hit, and for JP, that's a 5-game hitting streak and 28 of his last 30 games.
Jose's 1 for 7 in his career against Waka.
With runners in scoring position this year against Waka, opponents are just 4 for 37, hitting 108.
Little tapper. Jose's going to try to hustle his way to a hit, and he is safe at first base. Tight hamstring and all, Altuve had to test himself, and he gets down the line just ahead of the throw of Michael Garcia.
But that hustle right there on maybe not 100% hamstring allows the Astros to load it up again.
Altuve made the safe call before Chris Guccione. So here we go, the 40th at bat of the year for the Astros, and the base is loaded. Isaac Paredes, who has been the Astros' best with runners in scoring position at 353.
Line and a backhand play by Massey. Out at second. Did he get it? Yes!
Out. What a play. My goodness.
Wow.
Huh?
And I think that's one of the best double plays I've ever seen. 7 is the key number tonight. The Royals have scored 7, and Michael Waka is 1 out away from 7 scoreless innings in back-to-back starts.
There's a line drive, and that's a new hitting streak started for Jake Myers. He's now hit in 11 of 12 games. He'll go into second base, sliding with a double. And here's Zach DeZenzo. DeZenzo towards the line and left. That's a fair ball. Back-to-back doubles. The Astros on the board at 7-1. Myers followed by DeZenzo with doubles.
Let's have a little bit of fun down at the bottom part of the order.
There's a base hit. DeZenzo had to hold up to make sure it got through, so he can't score. 3 consecutive hits at the bottom of the lineup. The Astros had 5 hits coming into the inning.
So all of a sudden, Waka, in a very hitter-friendly ballpark, is dealing with some adversity, and Brian Sweeney will jog out as we see stirring in the Royals bullpen out beyond the fence in left center field. Steven Cruz begins throwing in the Royals pen. So Waka's completed 6. He's been charged with 1 so far, but he's got a couple of men on.
Kind of off the end of the bat a little bit. Not sure if it's deep enough. We'll see what Tony Perez-Chica does here. They're going to send the runner, and he is going to score. Cut off by Vinny Pasquantino. Jeremy Pena ends up with a sac fly RBI as DeZenzo flies home with the second run of the game. Hey, the Astros still have 6 outs to work with here, down 7-2, and now 2 runners in scoring position.
So now Cruz is in the soup.
Ground ball through the right side. That's a base hit. And now the ball gets away from Waters, and Caratini will come in to score. 7-4, Kansas City. Ground ball softly hit left side. Sounded like a broken bat. India will field it. Throws to first for the out. Myers scores, and the Astros trail 7-5.
The Astros still have the potential tying run at the plate. Runner on first, 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. Royals up 7-5. Carlos Estevez hitting for his 12th save of the season.
Diaz hits a fly ball center field, and Isbell is there, and the Royals win it.
Kamehameha.